This is Average Joe PT, and on this episode, we're going to talk about part 2 of why you're having headaches and neck pain, whether it's from dehydration, sleeping wrong, or just literally don't have a clue why you're having that pain. We're going to go over this episode, why you're probably having it, and treatment techniques that you can do to get rid of your headaches and neck pain. So here we go. When we talk about neck pain and headaches, we got to figure out why it's even started in the first place so that we don't get them again. So whether it's coming from the spine, in which it might be coming from one of the joints along the part of the spine that's either inflamed, especially if you can't move your neck one way or the other, it's probably the joint that then gets the neck muscles irritated. Or whether it's from dehydration to where maybe you had a good time the night before, and the sheer fact that you don't have enough water in your system, all of a sudden you get headaches from that. Or if it really is from maybe sleeping wrong, in that case it probably is the muscle and not from the joint. Those are multiple reasons why you might be having that neck pain and giving you some headaches. So I have to leave a tag up there after this episode. Go ahead and look at that, go over other types of reasons why you might be having headaches. But let's go ahead and get started right now with some treatment techniques of what you need to do to try and get that neck pain to go away. So I'm going to just move off to the side here, and we have a couple muscles that run right along the base of the skull here. And if we kind of just take your fingers back in there, just as the fingertips, and just gently work it back and forth. Now you might feel a little tightness, a little almost like a guitar string kind of feeling or movement back in there. That's okay. What we're doing really there is technique is called strumming, and we're bringing blood flow into that muscle and joint area to try and get it to release and kind of give you your movement back and make some of your headaches go away. Now you're going to want to do this for about 3 to 5 minutes, and afterwards you're going to want to ice it for about 10 to 15 minutes just in case you got the area too inflamed. So that's one nice manual technique that you can easily do at home to try and relieve some of this joint pain, as well as some of the muscle guarding that could be coming from that joint pain. Now, number 2, the dehydration treatment technique. All you really need to do is make sure not only you're drinking some water, but you're also putting some electrolytes in there, some of that sugar and salt. So some Gatorade would be, I'm not endorsed by it, but Gatorade would be a great supplement if you're dehydrated from maybe having a good time before, or maybe just worked out in the yard too much and come inside and you're getting a headache. You want to drink that and then maybe follow up with maybe 12 to 24 ounces of water afterwards. So that's a great way to really get that dehydration away from you quickly, not by just drinking water, but supplement that also with some electrolytes. And then number 3 treatment technique. Now, when you've slept wrong, or maybe you took a nap on the couch and you're watching TV, or maybe you're looking down too much at your phone, I have a whole video on that. I'll leave a tag up there about, looking down too much giving you neck pain or headaches. Now here, when you've slept too wrong, you're going to want to heat the area first for about 10 to 15 minutes, either a hot pack, electric blanket. Maybe you could take a moist towel, roll it up into a ball, keep it nice and wet, put it in the microwave for about 3 minutes. Now it's going to be hot when it comes out. Use tongs or your mitt like you would use to pull something out of the oven. Wrap it in a nice towel so it doesn't burn you, and that could be a nice moist hot pack for you. And put that on there for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then take that off. Then start to work that muscle group. Now, you can use a tennis ball. I have a tennis ball technique I've shown you in the past. I've shown you a Theracane technique in the past. I'll leave a tag up there for that specific video. You're going to do that on those 2 techniques, or maybe have someone just gently kind of rub it, or you can literally just gently rub it for a minute and then ice it. You don't want to ice it afterwards for the same amount of time for about that nice 10-15 minute sweet spot, and then you should see a dramatic reduction in those headaches and neck pain. And you're going to want to do that probably 2 to 3 times in that same day. Now, the caveat is making sure that you don't aggravate it by going right back to those positions if you slept wrong, or if you have another crazy night like you did the night before for dehydration piece, Or if you're having some joint pain, making sure you're not looking down or for long periods of time, that really can start to irritate that neck and joint area. So if you guys, I'd love to have you guys subscribe and follow me. Hit the bell. If you're new to this channel, I bring content once or twice a week. But until next time, Scully and I always like to say, look up and keep smiling. See you next time, folks.